Welcome everybody. Today I am looking at this new 130 that I built. I built it last night. I ordered it a couple weeks ago, but I went on vacation for like a week and came back and it had arrived, so I built it all up last night. And this is it. This is the geprc 130. It's an X frame, and I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. But after building that other 130 that only weighed 18 grams, it had a lot more power, but that's another situation. It's my battery situation right now. I don't have any good batteries. It's the whole thing with finding small batteries in the 4S variety. I mean, they're just not out there. I mean, I've searched and searched, and I know of like, let's see. Okay, Paragon UAV is one place. And I'm talking about 4S between 500 and 800 milliamp hour. So there's Paragon UAV, and they have the 600 milliamp hour, and that's the ones that I showed you in my video I did a while back where it broke, so I turned it into a 3-cell. This is it right here. And add one more cell right here, and this is the 600 milliamp hour 4-cell Paragon UAV. And this was an awesome battery until it broke. And I got some more on the way, but that's a whole nother story. I had some issues. I emailed Paragon UAV and told them the situation with this battery, and I hadn't even had it that long, maybe a month at the most, and the cable just ripped right out. So anyway, and then the whole thing with the USPS going on strike in Canada because Paragon UAV's in Canada, and so it's just a pain in the ass trying to, I mean, unless you're rich, you know, and can afford to pay for like DHL or FedEx or whatever. Cooper, I'm sure you're going to be watching this video and see that you just texted me. So anyway, I got some good batteries on the way, some 4-cells, because you basically need a 4-cell for the 130 size, because you're looking at having to figure out which props to use with which battery and how much weight you got. There's just so many variables, and the setup I have right now is okay, but it's not fast enough for my liking. So anyway, I will have those batteries probably within a week, and then I'll do some videos flying with those. And I will do a quick flight of this at the end of this video, show you guys a little bit of how it flies. Not really a lot, because I'm not going to take it outside, but it weighs 37 grams. And my other 130, the Force 2 frames F2 Nano 130, it weighs 18 grams. So almost 20 gram difference. But I did put that plastic case on the F2 Nano 130, and that bumped it up. So these weigh within 10 grams of each other. They're right around 240 with the battery. I do have the new emax red bottom 1306s. I like the way they look. They look really cool. They feel solid. They have good magnets, good bearings. They come with a shitload of prop nuts. They come with 3 per motor, so I have 12, so I have 8 spares. I don't know why they give you so many, but they're a little bit heavy. They're not aluminum. They're like steel or something else. They're really heavy. And I made the mistake of getting all clockwise motors, which I usually do. Like with DYS, you buy clockwise motors and you're going to get a clockwise thread. But with these, you get a counterclockwise thread, and I didn't know that. and I don't have any counterclockwise threaded prop nuts that are aluminum. I have a lot of prop nuts, but not counterclockwise ones, so I have to use the ones that they came with, and they're pretty heavy, and I just don't like them at all. I do not like them. I like the aluminum that are easy to get on and off, the locking ones. So anyway, so it's 38 grams, 38 grams, a little bit heavy for a 130 frame, especially when they say you could use 1104 motors. I mean, that's just going to make it, you definitely don't want to use 1104 with this frame. But it also said that you can use 1806. They recommend right on Banggood's website, in this frame, they recommend that you use 1806 2300 kV. See, it says it right there. The following parts are suitable for this frame: 1806 2300. So I don't know. I don't know that 1806 fit on here. There is room for them. I mean, you can see there's a lot of space around this. Not a lot, but these emaxes do look a little bit small on here, but not too bad. But I don't know if I would put 1806. I mean, this is only 2.5 millimeters thick, and it does flex. So I don't think I would do 1806. But if you did, this thing would be a powerhouse. But I tried a few different sets of props so far. These these emaxes are the 3300 kV, not the 4000. So I tried different props. I got a bunch of those DYS 3030s tri-props, and they're okay, but I like those better with the 4000 kV. But these are definitely different than ones I'm used to. They're really, you can really bend them. They don't seem like they would break very easy. And they're really light, super light. Let me see if I can get anything on the scale. It doesn't even show up as a gram. Okay, so I tried the 3045 dowels. They were no good. These Gym Fan 3035s, the hub is too thin, so I was having a hard time being able to screw these prop nuts down tight enough. So if I use like a spacer from a HQ prop or something and stick it on there, then it might work. But I didn't really like these on the DYS 4000 kV, so I don't know. But once again, the Rotor X 3040s work great, so I'm just gonna have to order a bunch of those. I'm using all the usual parts I use on almost all my quads, and that is the Diatone version 7.3 PDB, Flip 32 Deluxe, and then that cheap 200 milliwatt Boss Cam VTX that's super tiny and light. It's like 6 grams, I think. It's and really small, so it fits in there perfectly up on top of the FC. And that way I got the connector to the antenna and the VTX hidden inside of the frame, so when I crash it's not going to break it. I just got done replacing the camera, so that's why I don't have a zip tie here, but I usually have a zip tie right there holding the antenna, so that way it just bends right here only and doesn't mess with the connector. Alright, then I got the Lemon Diversity satellite receiver, and that's about it. Yeah, so I don't know, I guess once I get the 4-cell on here, it's gonna have the power that I like, and then I'll this will probably be one of my favorite quads, but right now it just doesn't have the power I like, and these batteries I have just suck. They're those 25 to 40C nanotechs. I mean, you can't be having 25C and expect to have power, you know? So, and they're a little bit heavy. It's the 850 milliamp hour. They're a little bit heavy. So, they're just not good batteries for this particular setup. But, the thing I liked most about this frame was all of the stuff that it came with. It came in this box. This box was wrapped in plastic. So, really nice presentation on the packaging. And it came with a lot of stuff. It came with this PDB, which is their brand, the geprc. But I don't really like this kind that has the positive on one side, negative on the other. Although it does have 2 sets of 12 volt pads and 2 sets of 5 volt. That's kind of nice. But I just don't like the way it is. I like it, you know, having the positive and negative in each corner. There's a lot better PDBs out there. I mean, I would use this if I had to, but probably won't ever use it. It comes with these standoffs, which are kind of cool. They have the grip on them. So I know in the past I've had to use a pair of pliers to put on there while I'm turning the screw, so, and then they get all damaged. So these are nice, but I just like the black better. So I buy mine from Multi-Rotor Superstore, which is now FPV HQ, and they're 25 millimeter, and they're aluminum, black, and they're that hexagon shape. So I really like those. I use them wherever I can. Oh, another thing, I tried something new this time, and that Diatone version 7.3, it has a plug for you to run the signals from the ESCs. So you run just one signal wire from each ESC into a signal pad on the PDB right next to the positive and negative for the ESC, and then you just have this plug right here, and it runs right into the FC. You can't see where it's at. It's on the back side, plugged in, but it makes it really easy to just plug it in, you know. And it worked out good, so I like it. It also came with these camera mounts, 3 different sizes. One mount with 3 different size for 3 different size lenses, which I thought was pretty cool. That's pretty nice. And then it also came with a XT60 and a bunch of zip ties. And it's the new XT60. It's the XT60 Plus that has the little grippy there. It just pops off. You just solder your wires on and then just pop this on, which is pretty awesome. But I saw on oh, what's his name? I can't think of his name, the Australian guy. He did a video recently on these and showed that they melt like really, really easy. This plastic part melts. So if you're soldering this, putting the wires on, and you don't have the other end plugged into here, it's gonna melt instantly. So, but I thought it was cool that it comes with this and a bunch of zip ties and all this stuff. I mean, it just came with a ton of stuff. I was pretty impressed with it. So I haven't done any real flights with this. I flew it today out back, just a couple batteries, and I had a lot of fun with it. But I just need those 4-cell batteries and I'll be good. But I'll be doing some more testing with these red bottoms and really push them and see what I can do. I'll show you the weight. $242. I'm trying to think of if there was anything else. do a quick flight. I don't think I said the ESCs. Of course, I'm using the XM 20 amps, which I use on all my quads. And they're coming with, from Ready to Fly quads, they're coming with BLHeli 14.6. And I was having troubles with that. I just stick with 14.4 because it works great. And I've never had an issue with it, so I just stick with that on all my quads and never have a problem. But it also has Betaflight 2.9, and I'm pretty much turning all my quads over to that 14.4 and 2.9, and they're all just flying great. So it also comes with this assembly schematic. Let me show you the Armatan F1. Oh shit, I forgot. It came with these pads too, these landing feet. And I put them on the F1. I really like them too. I just saw that recently that Banggood is selling those feet, those foam feet, in all different colors for like $1. But they look a lot alike. Kinda. So yeah, that thing comes with a ton of shit. I mean, the XT60, zip ties, a PDB. Oh, it also came with this battery strap, the landing feet, just all kinds of stuff for $28. Pretty good price. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and hit the like button, comment if you have something to say, and I'll talk to you later.